You should be putting the hatch closing into work. So
Alex Skripochka now joining Jeff Williams and Alexey Ovchinin there in the passageway as they are about to say farewell to their three counterparts before making their way through the hatch. And the three crew members now making their way in as Ovchinin last to wave. Undocking confirmed, physical separation confirmed. At 4:51 p.m. Central Time, 5:51 p.m. Eastern Time, as the Soyuz TMA-20M spacecraft in the International Space Station flew 258 statute miles over eastern Mongolia.
Separation of the objects of the vehicles. Copy.
An outstanding view from the truss camera, one of the new HD external cameras.
37.
Expedition 49 technically underway.
Clear. There are no objects in it, so nothing, no foreign objects. Copy.
The journey home begins for Williams, Ovchinin, and Skripochka.
Gas 1 and 2 is done, so now we're getting ready for thruster select.
And he's in the chair, and actually, and that is NASA's Jeff Williams, now back in the chair. So he was second out. Now again, he's with his flight doc, his surgeon, Dr. Joe Schmid, and NASA astronaut Pat Forrester here to welcome him back, along with the NASA Russia team, also Joe Montalbano from the International Space Station program. But Jeff Williams, NASA's most experienced astronaut, now out of the capsule in his chair, once again back home here on planet Earth. And Rob, cut in anytime you guys get that video back, but two of the crew members are back out, now just waiting on Skripochka. He'll be the third and final. Jeff Williams in very high spirits.
And Dan, we now have video back from the landing site, looking at Jeff Williams smiling broadly, sitting next to his Soyuz commander, Alexey Ovchinin.
Yep, and right now they're doing all just those initial medical checkouts, just quick takes of the vitals and things like that before they get ready to move off to the medical tent. Again, all three of these crew members are going to be participating in the field test study. So they'll be on the ground for about an hour and a half or so until they load up their own helicopters and here safely back down on the ground. Now all of the final work on the Soyuz is going to begin. Pretty soon they'll be taking out samples for various science experiments, human research facility samples, a number of others that come down in the small cargo complement inside the Soyuz spacecraft. But for now, all three crew members in the chairs, again, just doing these initial medical checkouts, and then they'll get carried one by one individually over to the medical tent, which is now erected. It's a big inflatable orange tent just a few hundred feet from here. And they'll be heading in there. They'll do a little bit more extensive medical checkouts and then begin those field tests that we talked about just a little while ago. Each of those taking about an hour. They'll be doing them simultaneously, so it'll be about an hour and a half total time for the crew now here on the ground before they load back up into helicopters and make their way to Karaganda for the welcoming ceremony. And then once there, they'll go.
As the crew watched all of our coverage in a video uplink, and now we'll watch as the crew is brought into the medical tent.
Yep, and Ovchinin was just carried off, and now they're picking up Jeff Williams. Getting a thumbs up from his flight doc. He's in great condition. The veteran space flyer, no stranger to these re-entries, making his way now over to the medical tent. And just up behind.
It's not an easy job carrying a cosmonaut.
Getting a round of applause from some of the Rosaviata, the search and recovery forces, who do an amazing job getting the crew members, locating the capsule, and getting all the teams out here in very remote regions of Kazakhstan.
Take your time.